people, terms, and cars.
Tiles here.
Tiles. However, Marilyn did offer her services. She will be available for hugs for the next 48 hours. With Drew, Drew's recently been the owner of a dead deer. Bagged deer. It was suspected that he had actually killed the deer while riding a fixed-gear bicycle in downtown San Francisco. I'd like to call him a hipster, but the recent news is, just today confirmed, was Drew's actually becoming a shepherd. Jen, on a new note, she is recently is going to be leaving the AIS to become a professional multitasker consultant. Although illegal, she has mastered the ability to drive, text, read a book on a Kindle, talk on a BlackBerry, play games and purchase apps on an iPad, drink Diet Coke, tweet, update her Facebook status, set her TiVo, roll her eyes, order food in a drive-thru, move on, and yell at Izzy for sniffing her butt. Moving on to the Pamphilios. Sad to say we're still in Fresno. You might ask, where the heck is that? You don't want to know. 2 kids, Paige and Grant, wild and unruly. Aaron is a firefighter, we think, but there are some who think he doesn't really have a job. He simply lives off welfare. It seems like every family party hasn't shaved for days and wants to get in political arguments. Laura's a busy mother who's been spotted recently wandering the malls of Fresno, is apparently delusional and repeatedly saying, "Just get me out of Fresno, San Juan way." Strongbacks, read this for you. By the numbers for 2010, 435 guests have stayed at Bill Strongback. 2,380 pizzas have been cooked in their pizza hut. Ray has actually collected or saved 10,380 coins for the change bag. And has actually exceeded a 25-time daily average of saying the phrase, "deal with it." So what's new, you might ask, for the Strongbacks? They own a tough shed, which is rumored to also double as Ray's sleeping quarters on the bad day. They have a new playground, which is also available to rent for a nominal fee. Ray bought an iPad, which has helped him waste more of his time. And Evelyn has switched hairdressers.
Oh my God.
She's purchased 17 new ponchos. And has recently been promoted to platinum shopper status at the South Coast Plaza. The Zakarians, Brent, Kim, and Asher, just in case you're wondering who that might be. Anybody else with the last name Z is welcome. Still, the Dare Ranch living, which is quite a custom, I might add. Brent is commuting from the OC to the LA and takes Vanpool, leaving at home at 4 a.m. to get to work by 8 a.m. Which I might add is exactly, 4 a.m. is exactly the same time that Walt and Marilyn get up every day. When I asked how Brent feels about Vanpool, his response was, "Yes, I know it's a life of sin. But few things can compare to sleeping on some stranger's shoulder." Kim is back working at Linda Mood Bell, part-time, and also being a mommy. She said the hardest thing about being a working mom is knowing when to turn off the baby talk and avoid referring to the bathroom as the potty. Asher turned 1 and loves broccoli and Lamborghinis. I'd like to say good luck with that habit. Brent, he still works at some secret job and cannot divulge any information about his work. When asked some vague questions about his work, Brent stopped us and said, I have a don't ask, don't tell policy. And if I say any more, I will have to kill you. And they also have 2 iPhones. The Siegs, Steve and Val, they are a house divided. They have 1 kid at OSU and 1 that has gone through Lewis and Clark and also at USC. So he's a house divided amongst himself. Doesn't quite make sense. Don't quite get it. And then we also have a kid at U of O. So they are quite torn. However, they are empty nesters. So their kids are out of the house now. They are in a bowling league. Sounds quite an interesting type of league. Don't know a lot of details. Good conversations in that league. However, I might add, I expected more out of your scores today. And it was shared that 30 seconds after Brady left, they remodeled his room and are renting it out, or potentially looking at having it be an office. Steve is working on a current memoir titled Drinking Microbrews in a Coors Light Life. They don't eat till 8 or 9, which we're right on schedule due to Steve's gourmet cooking. Corey is in New England, not really liking it, but he's there till June. He works for some German wind farm company. He's dating, went to Africa recently. And he holds the title as being the most adaptable person in this family and having the best laugh. If any of you are wondering how he resolves having gone to Lewis and Clark and USC, now you understand why he wears a shirt and tie on the upside, and then also wears cut-off jeans, wool socks, and Tevas on the bottom. My question is, how do you really sleep at night working for a German company in American soil, stealing wind and natural resources? Taylor is set to graduate this year. Congratulations, Taylor. May go to New York, may go to Portland. New York, Portland, kind of the same, right? Don't really understand. But has been busy, glad to be finishing up, and on his way. However, it was said that 3,289 people did phone, text, or call him when his Facebook status changed. Brady, I got nothing other than he's maybe going to be in a frat, not sure. We can't seem to get a hold of him, but I did witness last night Ray was singing to Brady, so there seems to be some weird relationship going on there. Yeah, well, that's all I got. So thank you for your time.